These moments in sport happen once every 20 years. And if they weren't captured on camera, no one would believe them. Today you will see the funniest and curious moments in sports, which you want to revisit twice. Enjoy the show. These girls decided to change before the race. But they forgot that the paparazzi are not dormant. A very beautiful knockout performed by one of the karate fighters. He really regretted that he threw such a hard punch. And this big guy lost control of himself and started throwing himself at the referee. You think badminton isn't a serious sport. But it has its tricks, too. One of the spectators decided to cheat. He threw sun bunnies right into the eyes of one of the athletes. And that's how violent women's soccer matches can be. They look like harmless little dolls. But in reality, they fight like lionesses. I flew my bells right into the goalpost. That must really hurt. This tennis player really didn't want to give the victory to his opponent. He hit almost all of his shots, even the ones that were hard to reach. No wonder his opponent was angry. This guy shows you don't need combinations in a fight. All it takes is one accurate shot and the win is in the bag. Look at the struggle between the first and second cyclist. In the end, both fall to the road. And the third rider calmly pulls ahead and wins. This guy hits his opponent right on the heel. And this girl had a good run. But the injury caught up with her. That's a shame. Look at that boxer's cast iron head. How many punches did he miss before he hit the canvas? What a cast iron head that boxer has. The boxer wanted to shake hands and got hit right away. Extremely unsportsmanlike behavior. This goalkeeper thought he was the smartest and could beat the entire opposing team. And ended up making a mistake and conceding a ridiculous goal. This guy clearly learned from Mike Tyson. And he bit his opponent's ear off. It's a rugby moment that reminds you how tough a sport it is. Look how the player in blue knocked his opponent off his feet. It's like a truck hit him. The goalkeeper's in no hurry. She deflected the ball, and decided to kick the ball out as far as she could. But while she was putting the ball away, the forward quickly scored. Ridiculous basketball accident. I wish you hadn't come up to me to say hello. The girl knocked the ball over the goalie's head, and calmly scored a goal. It's all within the rules. This skinny fighter wasn't afraid to step into the cage against a giant weighing over 150 pounds. As they say, the bigger the cupboard, the louder it falls. And that's why we love track and field. If you agree, be sure to write about it in the comments. This guy took a hard counter punch. And this cyclist was obviously late for the race, so he had to be transported by backhoe. Tough soccer moment. This guy decided to tackle the goalkeeper, for which he got a red card from the referee. This episode proves the importance of the referee in a fight, especially when one of the fighters started wrestling with the ref. That's what happens when you wear an uncomfortable uniform to a competition. This guy got hot, so he ripped his jersey. A spectacular knockout in mixed martial arts. The guy threw a jab and missed a knee to the head. And these are the moments that many people love basketball for. When a jump shot is so hard it breaks the ring. This guy needs to try martial arts. Look at that powerful side kick he threw at his opponent. This episode proves that even if you're the last runner-up, it's not all over. This girl started 6th, then 4th, then 2nd, and finally at the finish line, she came on strong and won the race. That must have been very painful and unpleasant. And this McGregor from AliExpress was bragging a lot before the fight. But when the fight started he wasn't laughing. He missed a hard punch almost immediately and lost the fight. And that hard knockout is going to be very hard to replicate. Look at the series work this fighter did. He hit a lot of headshots and won this fight. And sometimes you don't need a combination at all. It's enough to land one accurate punch. These moments in hockey can be pretty violent, too. Look how the guys don't spare each other at all. This soccer player was walking by and stepped on his arm. That's why he got a yellow card. A very tense match in tennis. This athlete went into God mode and fought off all the attacks. It's a very tense match in tennis. And this athlete clearly lost his sense of reality. He started fighting the referee. Look at this tough fight between two hockey players. It's bigger than the UFC. The only way to win at tennis is to hit a shot that your opponent can't see. This hockey player did a 360-degree flip in his fall. And this real bird flew right over the basketball court. Knockouts like that are rare in martial arts. When both opponents go down at once. But one gets up faster. So he wins. No one's ever done it before, but this one. And this is Forrest Gump running away from all his opponents. That's why we love American soccer. This soccer player decided to celebrate his victory. He put his shorts on his head. But the referee didn't appreciate it. Friends, if you enjoyed today's You Liked It, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more of great videos to come. All the best.